Well, I know what the problem is here. I've got a flat, so a couple options. I can pump her up or I can pull her off in case she's got a leak in the bead. I'll show you guys how to do a few things safely, so it's not gonna be a problem. I think we get stuck into it. I know a lot of you guys out there know how to change the tire, and even if you didn't, you probably wouldn't tell anyone else, but I'm still gonna show you a couple of little tricks to make it safe in the bush. Number one, these are dangerous. When it's not flat on the ground, it can slip in the sand, in the mud, the rock. I've had plenty of times when she's sinking, so we just shove a tire under there because you don't have a jack. Secret is a good solid base. That is not gonna sink as easily as that. So that's one of the secrets. Two is where you position this, and always have your spare tire under the chassis. So if it does drop or something goes wrong, it's not gonna hurt you too bad. So I could whack a little bit of air in this, but today I'm just gonna pull it off and put the spare on just in case I've got some other issues there, and I'd rather be 100% satisfied than I would be a little bit satisfied. So I'm just gonna get stuck into this. Because I've decided to change the tire, I might as well get the spare out now underneath so it's safe. That way it doesn't drop on my head or my hand or hurt me. But spares are heavy. Just position it in a way that the chassis rail runs over the steel rim if you've got a steel rim and the tire. That way if she does drop, it's going to drop on top. You don't want to have it there if you've got a battery box or some wires. So make sure nothing's going to get damaged if it was to fall. But basically it's about safety first. So a lot of guys have got these with the kits. Not really ideal. Normally you want, your 22, your 19, depending what you've got, a longer breaker bar, but with a jack does come good extension. So that gives me a little bit more because I don't know whether the apprentice has rattle gunned this on or oxy-tighted this on. So before we jack it up, we're just going to crack the nuts, which makes it a little bit easier because there's less weight basically on there. So look, normally when you're changing a tire, you don't get so much free spin, but I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff back there, which I'm going to show you in another video. But for now, we'll just get this one done so I can keep going. So now that I've got the jack in place, I'm about to rip this wheel off. I've got to swap these two over as quick as possible just to make sure that we're done and safe. So when you're doing it, don't put your foot underneath, stay wide, take the weight, roll her off. Put that back where the other one was. Basically, depending how heavy your tire is, depending how much back effort you put in. When you're tightening up, just do opposite first. If you just keep doing a random sequence, you're gonna bind it up. You're not gonna get that nice, tight, safe wheel. So just do it opposites and keep doing it in the same pattern, and basically your wheel is on it, it's safe, and you're not gonna have too many troubles. So basically, like I said earlier, your basic kit's average. A bit more length can actually crack those nuts and tighten them a bit more. I'm done here, so I'm just gonna drop the tire down, do my final crack and be done with it. So, a good jack is good. Do not, your standard jacks are really average out there. Do not use a high lift jack if you do not have to, because that is just murder central. And I don't want anyone saying Barney said use a high lift jack, because I try not to use them, the last resort only. Now, of course, I'm just going to tighten it up and put that away and get out of here. Look at that, extra length.